What's up YouTube, Dan here. We're doing another Halo MCC achievement guide, and this time we're tackling the Halo 3 Brainpan achievement, and that is get all of the Halo 3 hidden multiplayer skulls. Now, in case you haven't noticed, there's a lot of Halo 3 multiplayer maps, but in this case we're only going to be focusing on Assembly, Orbital, Sandbox, Citadel, Heretic, and Longshore. These are the only 6 maps with skulls, and I'm going to be showing you each and every single one. Now, you don't need to do anything specific in Forge, just start it up and then you're good to go. So for the first skull in Assembly, this obviously dictates on where you start in the map. I started in the blue side, so what you're going to do is you're going to fly around the main monument, you're going to go on the far side, and you're going to go up to the very tippy top of the map, and then drop down in this pipe over here. Now this is a very easy skull to get, it's not that hard, and then you're going to see there are going to be some in this video that are very hard to get and some that are very easy. For this skull in the Orbital map, it's a little bit more challenging to get, especially if you do not know your way around the map. The Orbital skull is going to be at the very center, and obviously in my case I get lost quite a few times, and if you know your way around it'll be a lot easier, a lot quicker for you to get. But once you make it to the center, you're going to see this giant pit at the bottom, and then you're going to head straight up to where you're going to find these giant platforms on the right hand side. Now right over here the skull is going to be on the very top of the highest platform. Now you could either drop and try to pick it up as you're falling, or just stay as close to the wall as possible and then just become a human and pick it up right there and then. It is really not that difficult, but like I said, it does get a little annoying when you don't really know the map very well. So for the Sandbox Skull, this is either very easy or very hard depending on what update you have of the game. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a Halo 3 veteran, you will know that the Guardians, which are the towers to your left and right hand sides, would normally be shooting at you once you cross their lines. But in this most recent update, for some reason the towers are deactivated. You're easily able to go to the skull. In order to get to it, you have to face the sun, go to the tower on the right hand side of the sun, and then fly between the two on the right, and then there's the skull right there. Now, like I said, if you are a veteran of Halo 3, you know very well that these towers will be shooting at you. I don't know whether it's my game or whether it's the update, but if you do have an older version of the game, check out the video below. My friend Maka could show you how an older version of the game you could get the skull in. So for this next map is going to be Citadel. You're going to see there's two sides, a blue side and a red side. You're going to fly towards the blue side, go up to the little beam up in the ceiling, and then pick up the skull right there. Now obviously I got on the very first try. Normally it takes me about 3 or 4 tries, and that's actually what I was shooting for, but whoop-de-freaking-do, I got lucky and got on the first try. So let me show you how to get it multiple tries. Now you do not need the invincibility, by the way. So what you're going to do is you're going to fly up to the beam, you're just going to become the Forge mode and go back to human, Forge mode, back to human. Eventually you're going to keep trying until you pick up the skull. Now like I said, I usually plan for 3 or 4 tries with that skull, but it took me my first. So whatever the luck of the draw is. So for the next map for Heretic, you're going to see there's 2 sides, a blue side and a red side. On the blue side there's going to be 3 floors, the bottom, the second where you usually spawn, and then on the top where there's going to be this air vent sort of looking piece, and that's where the Heretic Skull is going to be. Now, the problem with these skulls, and in case you haven't noticed, that some of them will give the achievements right away and some of them will take a long time. All of these skulls are prone to do that, but the Heretic Skull, I have read, does this a lot. So mainly what you're going to have to do is either drop the skull and navigate the map a little bit, throw a few punches, or just do something in order to give yourself the achievement. In my case, I had to blow myself up in order to get it. So just a forewarning, it does take a while for the achievements to show up, but you will eventually get them. Now for the last map is going to be Longshore. You're going to see there's 2 sides. There's going to be the ocean side where these cool boats are, and then the left hand side was going to be where the actual harbor is. What you're going to do is you're going to fly towards the ocean, go towards this Frank's whale sign, and then next to that is going to be this tall pipe going all the way down towards the water. Now the problem with this pipe is once you become a human, you're going to automatically drop into the ocean. You're going to die. You should automatically get the achievement right then and there, but for some reason if you don't, best to just restart the match and then just get the skull at the beginning again, because obviously the skull's at the bottom of the ocean now and you're not going to get it. So that's it. That is the last achievement for the Brainpan needed. It doesn't take long. It took us about 5 to 10 minutes to do. It's not very hard, and if you're a lover of Halo 3 maps, I highly recommend doing this. So that's it. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any other achievements you want us to tackle, let us know.